for a second, because someone from your past that you think about often, well, they're also thinking about you, and they're coming back into your life. It's next. But before that happens, you need to know who it is, why they're coming back, what they want, most importantly, what you should do about it. Now, you and I both know that these readings are not for everyone. And I already know that you've thought of more than one person. I'm not going to tell you just what's coming. I'm also going to give you the clarity that you don't have about this person. I'm going to help you understand the situation. I'm going to give you the actual steps to get your desired outcome when it happens. But first, I need you to choose a crystal, because the crystal is going to tell us who this message is actually for, and it's going to give you the answers that you actually need. So I want you to look at these three, okay? Rose quartz, emerald, and snowflake obsidian. I want you to pick the first one that caught your attention. I don't want you to overthink it. The first one you thought of, that's the right one. Now drop your choice into the comments right now so that I can make sure that you actually get your messages, no matter which one you chose. All three of these readings are coming. Rose quartz, emerald, snowflake obsidian. I'm going to give you a second. Which one? Which one's catching your attention? You know? If you chose emerald, then I want you to stay right here, because this reading is for you. You are exactly who I'm speaking to right now. Now, if you chose rose quartz or snowflake obsidian, your message is coming, but don't go anywhere, because some of what I'm about to say to those who chose emerald, well, it's going to land for you too. Choosing emerald says so much about you. It truly does. So this feels like a recent ex. And the truth is, you guys were together for some time. The relationship, even on the outside, especially on the outside, seemed perfect. It was like nothing you had ever felt or experienced before. It was intense, almost to the point of painful. No, not almost. It was painful. This relationship was like riding a roller coaster all of the time. Whether you were loving each other or you were hating each other, it was intense. That is what made it equally amazing and devastating at the same time. The truth is, you guys became each other's drug. Very codependent. This relationship was far more an addiction than a team, and you need to understand why. So first, what brought you into this relationship was security and stability. You gave and gave until there was nothing left, and you became a shell of the person that you once were. They did a lot for you. We can't deny that. But underneath the taking care of you, almost like you were a precious child, definitely at the time, it felt like it was because they loved you so much that they couldn't breathe without you. When you are naturally someone who craves safety, you crave being loved deeply, and you were searching for a protector. So this was addictive. This connection, this way that they took care of you was really addictive. And I wish that I could tell you that it was because they love you, because I am sure that they did love you in their own unique way. But it wasn't because it was the love you needed, or even a good love. You were their supplier. You supplied solution. You took care of everything. You made sure the bills were paid, that they knew that they were loved. And if I'm right, you even gave them the freedom to not have to try to do better or be better. When you felt drained or you questioned whether you were being used, they came in even stronger, did whatever you wanted, went above and beyond, leaving you to question yourself and not them. When there was struggle, you took the blame. When they were upset, you bent over backwards to make them happy. And the cost to you, well, it was great. They lied to you often. They didn't tell you how they were actually feeling. And if I'm right, at the ending of the relationship, you tried to get them to tell you, and they kept saying, it isn't you. I'm just struggling. We're okay. But when it ended, it was fast, brutal, and you were to blame. You went from we are in this forever, the believing of twin soul relationship, to being ripped to shreds in minutes. Your life went from happily ever after or happy with them to being gone, or at least that's how it felt. Even after they left, they did not stop pulling punches. Their goal was not just to end, but to make you pay. They wanted out the door, or they walked out the door hating you. And they created a story in their head that you were the reason. And the truth is you were. Just not the reason you think or the reason they were telling you. You were in a relationship with a covert narcissist, which basically means a narcissist without confidence, but still an ego. One that got bruised easily and often, usually when you're doing well. You mistook this, but every time you were succeeding, they were pouting, upset about the things you didn't understand, and you stopped your growth to focus on them because feeling safe was so important to you. You gave it to them over and over, but you gave so much that there was nothing left to continue to give. You gave up on you to give to them. You got depressed, lost. You dropped the ball, sure, but it wasn't because you didn't have anything left to give. A narcissist takes and takes and takes until that is all that's left is the shell of a person. And when that happens, you no longer hold any value to them. They said that they would stand by you no matter what. They said it didn't matter what you guys had, and that if you lost it all or had nothing, they cared about you, being with you. That was all that mattered, was sleeping beside you. You got so used to taking the blame, but more importantly, you showed them that they could blame you. So when you ended, they did. And they did it in a spectacular way. But here's the truth. They moved on to someone else. They embarrassed you. They lied about you. They played the victim. They blamed you. And many or most believed them. It wasn't you, honey. They took till there was nothing left to give, and then they walked out the door and left you to pick up the pieces and heal yourself. That is why they're coming back. Not because it's right or because they've seen the errors of the ways. They want back because the version of you that gets shit done, the side of you that shines, it's back. You healed you. You did what they said you would never be able to do, and they know as well as you do that no one will ever give them as much as you did, and they want that back. You miss them because of the life that you thought you shared, not because of the one that you actually shared. And if you let them back in, they will drag your life source and drain it again. You won't recover this time. Now, I'm sorry, because I'm not trying to hurt you. And I know right now it feels like no one could possibly understand, but I do. Oh, I understand. I have lived it myself. So I get it on the deepest level. Hell, I feel like I'm doing the reading for me, even though I'm reading you. As a clairvoyant coach, I have to say what you don't want to hear. And the truth is, if you let them back in, even just talk, they will talk you into trying again. So when they contact you, run. Don't give anything. No matter what they message, make the answer simply no thank you. Because this is a test. You have created for yourself just as much as them wanting what they had and destroyed. They're coming back with an excuse in the next 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months. They'll show up when you're at your loneliness because they can still feel you. They'll be tricky. It'll be tricky because they even might make it sound like they don't want back, like they need a closure, okay? But don't be fooled. Do not be fooled. You cannot now or ever trust them. You can't. But if you stay walked away, if you can prove to yourself that you can protect yourself and say no, the universe has the most amazing results for you, because within 2 months of this, the love of your life, the true protector and twin soul, they're showing up. You may already know them, but never actually thought of them before because you were in this relationship. Okay. You may not even realize you've known them. This is the protector, the best friend that you're looking for. And honey, this is forever. So if you need help because you're scared and that you're going to let them back in and you know what I'm saying is the truth, then click on the link below or the code. I can help you. I have been where you are right now, and I've helped tens of thousands of clients. So you aren't alone. I promise you, you are so much stronger than you think you are.